Hello everyone, this is a travel guide from my Surf Camp Peru, Choquequirao hiking to Machu Picchu. Landing in Peru, you will land in Lima. The flight will cost you $50 without suitcase or airport taxes and goes up $100 cost with all that included. From the airport, if you want to get the cheaper price, then you have to go outside of the airport and get a taxi from 10 to 14 soles all the way to the main square. However, you have to speak Spanish, otherwise it won't work. When you get to the main square, 4 to 5 blocks to Choquequirao Street, it has most of the hostel here has a good price and all kind of hotels. Cost Andean Dream costs 60 soles for a private room with private bathroom, internet, cable, TV. Also like free breakfast. However, Tierra Bendita is a restaurant that we are going near the main square. It has a menu that includes a big dish, soup, lemon juice, and pisco sour for 25 soles, and it's 1 block from the main square. From the main square from your hotel, 10 to 14 soles all the way to the terminal buses that goes to Abancay. Okay, 25 soles approximately the cost to get on the detour that goes to Cachora town, which is another 50 soles taxi all the way to Cachora town from the detour. And then you can sleep on Dory's house that has 20 soles the shared room with shared bathroom. And also, if you want to avoid this part, you can go very early in the morning from Cusco all the way to the detour to Cachora. And from that detour, you take a taxi all the way to the entrance of Choquequirao for 70 soles approximately, plus the entrance of Choquequirao that costs 60 soles adult. And then you go all the way to Capulilloc, and then goes down all the way to Chiquisca. Chiquisca is a place, a camping area. Capulilloc is like a mirror area from the top part. You go down all the way to the canyon to Playa Rosalina, it's called, where you can camp if you normally came straight from Cusco very early in the morning at 6 to 7 o'clock. You will camping in Playa Rosalina or Chiquisca maybe around 5 to 6 in the afternoon if you come straight ahead. Then from Chiquisca, that has meals to sell, has a bathroom, has even rooms and a store. You can sleep there, or you can sleep in Playa Rosalina, which is just the beach, the river, and you have to find your bathroom and eat what you bring. Yes. And then from there all the way to Santa Rosa is 4 hours, and from Santa Rosa all the way to Marampata, where you should be sleeping, is another 4 hours more. So in total is from Playa Rosalina to Marampata is about 8 hours trip, hiking. And then from Marampata you pass the night there, and it has like a bathroom, water, it has a store, restaurant, 15 soles the dish, and the internet 20 minutes, 5 soles, and you can pay even with credit cards and things like that there. From Marampata, you should sleep there because you can leave from Marampata early in the morning. It's a hamlet and has a lot of camping areas and families that give you all what I told you already, facilities. And then from there is 2 hours all the way to Choquequirao, the mountain. But then to climb Choquequirao is another 2 more hours, and then to do the tour in Choquequirao probably another 2 or 3 more hours at least. And then I would say if you sleep in Marampata, you have all the day to go up to Choquequirao, and many people from Choquequirao return back to Cachora, the town that you start the trip, and the detour to go back to Cusco. Yes, so it's 2 days all the way to Choquequirao and 2 days to return back the same way you came. However, other people goes all the way to Yanama, and from Yanama all the way to Santa Teresa in a transfer, and from Santa Teresa another transfer to Hidroeléctrica, and they walk from Hidroeléctrica all the way to Machu Picchu, where normally they visit Machu Picchu the day after. Okay, those transfers cost 60 soles per person from Yanama all the way to Santa Teresa, and from Santa Teresa I think was 6 soles per person all the way to Hidroeléctrica, okay, or 8 soles. And from Hidroeléctrica you can take the train for another $30 to $50 I think, or walk 2 hours and a half. Okay, however, you can avoid all these if you go with an agency, if you come with us, or you customize your tour with us, and then you have all set up. Why I'm saying that? Because most people think that when they are gonna arrive to Cachora or to Yanama, they are gonna find easier. Sometimes the taxi in Cachora is there, but sometimes they are not there, and most of the time in Yanama the guys are not there or busy, and you have to knock the door, find them. If you don't speak Spanish, it's really hard, and then if you find them, you have to deal with them at what time they can transfer you. Okay, so we have to pass the night there because we arrived at 3 o'clock and we couldn't arrange the transfer until the day after. So saying that, take care about what the problems are here. And another thing that you should know is that you shouldn't do this by yourself if you have not done this before, and if you don't want to carry, you are not used to carry your backpack full of things, because the hike from Playa Rosalina is very hard until Marampata, and from Rio Blanco going to Maizal is another really hard trail. Okay, so if you are here in Choquequirao and you pass the night here and you want to continue the trip to Yanama, from here is another, we leave at 6 o'clock, we arrive to Rio Blanco at 11, about 5 hours to Rio Blanco, and from Rio Blanco to Maizal was another, we left at 11:30, and then we arrive in Maizal at 6:30. It's another 5 to 6 hours trail, I would say even more. And then because we left 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 6 hours, yes. And then you can camp in that Maizal has 2 different actually places where you can tent, yes, or even 3. And when you go up on Maizal, when you find the sign, it's a little bit confusing, and it's all around the trail. It's some signs are not really, you can find it on the floor, are not really like a very good setup. I got lost for maybe 2 or 3 times in this trip, and for a few hours, and then I have to return back to the trail. So just take care about those things, and of course make sure your timing, because between camping area to camping area you cannot tent. As you can see, the trail, most of the trail is like that. There is all, no place to find flat areas to camp, and most of the time it's very squeezy, the trail, and also it's a lot of forest around. So make sure you leave very early to get on time to the camping areas, because on the trail you cannot camp because mules walk around, goes up and down, and also the trails are very tricky. Like this one, for example, Rio Blanco, as you can see, you cannot see the trail there. It's like open, wide rocks. And this is the sign, for example, you should know, that means for them that you are on the right trail. When you see that, then you follow that trail. And if you are going, for example, in Rio Blanco, you just follow the water flow, and then try to go to your right side all the time until you find the trail beside the hill, and then you climb up all the way to Maizal. And of course, when you get to get the sign of Maizal, it's gonna tell you to go left or right. We took the right side because the right side is the one that goes to Labra San Juan, that you need to pass, where the Inca Trail is actually located. And from here in this hamlet, Maizal has different camping areas that goes to left, and if you go left, you get away from the trail that goes to Yanama or Abra San Juan, which then you have to return back the day after and pass around this camping area that costs 8 soles, have bathroom and internet for 20 soles. That's the only thing I found. They told me that in the other side they cook for you, so in the other camp. And then from here we are going to Yanama, which would be the end of our trip. And finally we found the real Inca Trail, because as you can see, it has stairs, and you can put your feet in flat areas, which is different the way that we've been hiking to Choquequirao, because it's always in an angle, and your feet are not resting during the hike. And in here is different, because your feet have found steps and stairs that you can be standing up in flat areas. Yes. And also this part is beautiful. The Inca Trail is amazing. It's very wide, and the landscapes are also incredible. The way that the cliffs are located on the trail, and the views from the cliffs, always a panoramic view, make you feel like really in touch with nature, and make you feel like you are very small in the world. You feel like you are a little piece, very tiny, small thing in the world. Yes, and that's the amazing part in this area. And then we are gonna get to Yanama. So we are gonna go to Choquequirao camp, pass the night there, and then the day after we are gonna be transferred to Santa Teresa, that has a hot water spring, and then from there we will leave to Hidroeléctrica, and from there walk all the way to Machu Picchu. So Please give us like if you like this video, subscribe if you want to see more info about trails, tours in Peru, and if you find someone that would be interesting to see this video, share it. Thank you for watching us, and I definitely recommend you. This is Yanama, that you must speak Spanish if you want to do it by yourself. Our friends, for example, that are from France, they also tell the people that they try to do it by themselves, but the hike was very difficult, so it was very heavy for them. So they share, they join our mules because they feel that was too much, and they have been doing trails in all the world. So make sure you contact us. Feel free to contact us if you need mules, if you want to do a custom-made trip to Choquequirao, and we will be glad to help you. Anyways, see you later. Here is all the contacts for you if you want to still do it by yourself, and if you have any question, let us know. Bye bye.